Some time ago I was at a car boot sale and there was a very pleasant chap who was selling all sorts of things, but he had a few cameras, and he said he had recently opened a shop in the village of Wall in Dorset. Well, that was about 2 or 3 years ago, and I kept trying to visit this shop and my hours didn't sort of coincide with his hours. But one Thursday I was coming back from Poole, and I stopped at the shop and it was open. And a really nice shop in the little village of Wall in Dorset, and I found this lovely Zeiss Ikon, and I had been looking for one of these for a bit because it is and you can always tell the number on the back, because on the back of the Zeiss up here is the number of the camera, a model of the camera, and it says Super Ikonta 531. Now, the great thing about this is its size. The larger Zeisses take 6:9 film, which is great, but you only get 8 images on the film. With this one, you get 16. To open the camera, so up pops the shutter and the mechanism comes out like this. Now, I had initially forgotten about the rangefinder. That's odd, it's not working when I tried it here, but the rangefinder is hidden here. So you've got to pop this up in order for the rangefinder to work. This dates from, I think it dates 1948, and there's a good reason why I think I'm so specific with the date. Although these started pre-war, and I think they started as early as 34, 35, they quite often have either a Teta lens, or I think some of them have the Nova lens, but the Teta lens is the common one. Now, this isn't a Teta lens, it's a Snyder. Now, reading about it is it's the same design as the Teta, but not made by Zeiss. I wonder if they were having some resource issues, parts supply issues, and that's why in 1948 apparently these cameras were provided with this lens. So let's talk a little bit about the operation. I haven't put a film through this yet, but I'm about to. So to open the camera, it's on the side here. Oh, I've been a bit stupid and I have put a film in and I've forgotten so the film goes in the back here. I've got a film in, so I can't actually demonstrate now. So let's look at how you actually use the camera. As I said, you have a rangefinder. You actually look through here, and by turning this reel here, you will get a double image in the viewfinder, and you focus it until the 2 images collide and become 1 image. And at that point, you have got a focusing point, the correct focusing point. So focus. The shutter speed is on the side here, so I'm going to set that, let's say I'm shooting outdoors, I want to set that for 100. The aperture is set here, and you can read the aperture on the side here. So let's put the aperture to the red dot of just under 11, which is an average aperture. And then we have to, as I say, I've got film in the camera so I can't demonstrate it completely, but you bring up the shutter here to set the shutter, and then you click, and it has got a double exposure prevention on it, and you then wind on. And that is it. Of course, that, looking at it like this, that is a portrait, and that is landscape. And you can see that with the viewfinder there. The image on this camera is 6 by 4.5. Now, I really like that size because, as I said, it's a rectangle size. I do like square format 6x6, but it's a bit of a pain that you've always got to crop on the paper. Having said that, you do get lovely quality. This, you actually get 16 frames on a film, as opposed to, obviously, when it's 6x9, yes, great quality, but you only get 8 images. So with a little camera like this, you actually get your 16 images, and I think the quality is still fantastic at 6 by 4.5 compared to 35mm. As I said, I've been looking around for one of these for quite a while. This looks in lovely condition. I can't wait to try it out. I'm very pleased with how the first image has turned out. However, there is a couple of issues involved with when I fogged the film to begin with, which was not a good idea, and the whole film is slightly underdeveloped. Some people like to underdevelop because they say you get extra contrast. I always find it a bit of a pain. So this film isn't, to begin with, as good as I would like. The images and the camera, again, I'm a bit mixed with. I'm pleased with the sharpness of the camera. I would have thought the lens is coated because it's a post-war lens, but I'm not completely convinced. I want to do some more research. Pleased with these clock images. This is the town hall at Swannis, but because I had the problems with the fogging and slight underdevelopment of the film, what I am going to do is I'm going to, and I have actually already done it, is put another film through the camera and see how that comes out. So there will be part 2 of this. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.